a seat. Take a seat. Okay. It's alright. You look shattered. What happened? Okay. Here. Take this. Just rub this on the skin. Okay. Are you hurt anywhere else? Okay, let me help you. Who did this to you? Really? You'd think that they'd stay away. I suppose some will never learn, will they? At least you're here in one piece. Why didn't you go to the medical area? Oh, okay. So, too busy? Yeah, I get it. It's okay. I think we can get you fixed up, but do promise me that you go to a checkup afterwards. Okay? Good. I'm just going to clean you up first, and then we'll get these repaired. Oh, that one's okay? Just this one? Okay. Is this the newest model that I put together for you? It is? Okay. Well, you're lucky nothing worse happened. I have seen some things in here. I mean, I was excited when the idea was proposed to us about working with this new element, but it's still very unpredictable, so, or at least to my knowledge. Here, let me give you this soft band-aid. I'm going to disinfect you first. Just going to get this disinfection gel here and apply that. Directly to this tissue. And the good thing about these tissues is that it's very good at absorbing liquid and also locking it in. Okay, so we can keep the area nice and clean, and we will not have to constantly reapply. So this might feel a bit gooey. We want to make sure that we get this area nice and clean before we apply a band-aid, so that we don't cause any infection or any other symptoms that could be problematic for you in the future. Okay? So, just evenly cover you with this. There, much better. Might sting a bit, but that just means that it's working. Okay? Brilliant. So, did you venture out there alone? You know you're not supposed to. I know you like being a hero, but it really isn't the best idea, is it? Okay, let's just crush this up. We're going to add some liquid. This is going to help the wound. It's going to help it restore the original skin tissue. It should also have a bit of a cooling and soothing effect. Okay, nothing fancy, just some herbs and oils. Okay. Just going to dot around the area, just blot that in. Okay. Just very, very carefully, so I don't want to cause any more irritation. I don't want this to be any more painful than it already is. Now, where did they run off to after they did this to you? Okay. Do you know if Silco is behind this somehow? Well, it's just Jace was muttering a few things, and I never know how much attention to pay to him because he does get a little bit, you know, in his head sometimes. You don't really know. Well, I suppose it's best we don't know until we're told what's going on properly, although they probably never tell us the full truth anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, I'm just going to take this band-aid here. It's quite big. I'm just going to cover you here, okay? And then we are going to just remove the excess here. Okay, and then just press that on there. And you leave that on there for 3 to 4 days, okay? Good. If you need any more, I can give you some on the way home if you'd like. Yeah? Okay, yeah, just take this, that's fine. Okay, now I will not be able to repair the gauntlet fully today, I don't think, but we can try out some things right now just to improve mobility and also make sure that it's not going to explode on the way home. Okay, so I'm just going to ask you a few questions regarding the gauntlet. Okay, you said that one is still working. Okay, so did they apply anything onto your gauntlet as you were fighting them off? Were they applying something to it that might have seemed like it was perhaps acidic or maybe very oily, that could have maybe disrupted something on the inner workings? Okay. Okay, so they released a form of gas. Right, and I presume it was also something that you could not inhale either, it made you cough. Yeah. Okay. Well, as I said before, I would definitely make sure that you do visit the medical area, okay? Just to get a bit of a checkup, and well, depending on who's there, just, you know, keep it kind of, I don't want to say secret, but be careful who you tell things around here because you never know. Yeah. Okay. Right. And has there been any change in colour, or has there been any change in the slight sounds that you can hear? Sometimes, you know, when you press together with your fingers inside the gauntlet, sometimes it makes these little mechanical sounds. Has that changed? Right, okay. Which finger was that specifically? Okay, so the pinky and the ring finger. Alright. Okay. Yeah. We're going to have to open the gauntlet up a little bit, see if we can change something on the cables on the outside, and then also see if we have to possibly lower the level of energy that is currently running through there. Obviously this is still somewhat new to us, but we are all experts, so I'm sure we can figure something out. Now, let's see what else. Have you noticed, obviously sometimes steam comes out up here because of the release of the heat. Have you noticed any changes there? Has there been more steam, less steam? Okay. Right. We do have cooling fluids in there, so I might have to refill that as well. Yeah, okay. Just gonna add that here. Okay. And can you move your arm around a little bit? I know that you're probably in pain. Just as much as you can. Can you just move your arm, kind of twist it like this? Okay. Okay. Right, and then move up with your hand. Okay, stretch out the fingers. Clench again. Open your hand. Clench. And open again. Okay. Yeah, I can see that the movement is a little bit more tricky in the ring finger as well as the pinky. Am I correct? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, right. And can you move it kind of sideways, like, then turn your arm like so, just as much as you can, and turn back. Right. Okay. That seems to be all right. And does it feel lighter or heavier, perhaps? Can't really tell because you're tired. Yeah, that's okay. We may need to replace this inner part right here. As you can see, if you just open up your hand real quick. Yep, there's this line right here that helps regulate the temperature inside. Okay, and we don't want that to become too hot because it could scald you. So I may actually have to remeasure that part. Okay, and then we're going to have something made up in the lab again. Maybe something that has a better flow going through there so that it won't become dangerous to you. Okay, right. So I'd actually like to very gently clean the gauntlet, if that's alright. Yeah, if you just pop that over here. Yeah. Okay, and then we're going to just mix two cleaning solutions together here. This tissue. This is basically two types of oils, okay? And using these will allow me to get into every little nook and cranny, clean that up before we actually open the gauntlets up. Okay. We put that around here. And I'm actually going to go in with this little brush here and then just gently apply that on these outer parts. How long have you had these? Okay, so not too long. Shouldn't be all too filthy then, unless you've been swimming through the ocean or dragging it through the mud. But knowing you, you've stayed pretty close to here, I suppose. Okay. Good. Let's just have a look. Just remove this here. It's got a bit too much oil on there. Okay. Good. Just wipe here. Clean that up. Gently clean this up. Very good, very good. We'll just take another brush here and just lightly dust tiny bits and pieces out. Okay, I can also have a little look in with a light here. Alright, outside is fine. Let me just quickly write down those measurements that I mentioned, okay? Look here again. Okay. Then I want to write down length of the front area, back area, right side, front, and then upper and lower regions. Okay, good. So let me just take a little peek here. Just hold still for me. Hold this. Good. Okay. Excellent. Side. Just going to gently flip that a little bit. So we're going to go with the diagonal here as well. Be very precise with this. Perfect. So send that off in a moment. Okay, good. So now I would say we open this front part up. Okay. So if you could just hold this for me. Okay, perfect. Just gonna open the side pieces here. Quite tricky to do because obviously the area is quite small. We technically have machines that can do this, but I like to do it by hand because I feel like sometimes the eye can spot more than our machines, you know, even if it's just a gut feeling. Okay. And the other part as well. And then we're just going to do these parts here. Sides. Just going to brush it down here. glue it right away. Okay, so I'm just going to take the syringe here and fill that up with some cooling fluid. Just every little compartment at the top. Okay, lovely. Just close that back up. Now let's see. We're going to have to get rid of the bumps on the inside, so I'm just going to gently tap on the inside here. Because if the bump were too big, it might press onto the inner workings. We don't want that to happen. Okay. Down here. Excellent. Good. And back here as well. This one's a bit stubborn. There we go. Just feel it. Okay. Alright. Perfect. Okay, let's just shine the light in there real quick again. Cables are actually looking fine. I think the pressure and the uncomfortableness around the ring finger and the pinky might have come from the lumps and bumps. We'll test that out in a minute, okay, when you wear it again. Just want to see, I think it's looking right. Yes. We'll test it out, okay? Let's just close this up again real quick. So I'll put this piece back on. Twist to the sides. Good. And of course, close this back up. How's your arm feeling? Is it alright? Good. Okay, lovely. So we can just polish that up a little bit. So we just take this very fluffy brush and then polish the outside. Does the inside feel a little bit more comfortable here right now? Yeah? Okay. Do you want to try it on? Let's have a look. Okay. Now if you compare that to the other side, how does that feel? Oh, it does. Well, that's good. Okay. Right, so could you put both hands up for me? Yeah, just reach up, hands open, close, open again, close. Okay. Now only open your right hand for me. Yeah, and left. Close both of them at the same time. And open at the same time. Okay. Can you point up with your index finger? Right arm, left arm. Okay, now put the index back. Can you hold up the pinky? Yeah, on the other side. Very good. Okay. Can you put up your middle finger and your index? Yeah, other side. Okay, and back down again. All fingers up. Close. Open up. Close. Open up. Okay, and now slowly close. Very slowly, good. Open up again slowly. Both hands here. Okay, very good. Close them up again. Now if you put your arms forward like this and then turn, how does that feel? Is it less bumpy now? Okay. Any discomfort in the ring finger or the pinky? No? Perfect. Okay. Right. Now if you kind of clench together, do this, and then pull your arms down, there should be some steam coming out. So let's just try. Yeah. Okay, on the other side. Okay, good. Both at the same time. Excellent. Okay. And it doesn't feel too hot or too cold? Perfect. Okay. Let me write this down. Now, for the ultimate improvement, like I said, I'm going to be sending a little piece into the lab, and I want to give you a new one, okay? Just to make everything feel extra comfortable, okay? Wrong page, there we go. No, that's still not it. There we go. That's that. Alright. It's looking perfect. Okay. Right. Would you like to keep the gauntlets here overnight? Yeah? Yeah, that's no problem. I mean, I'll know that they're yours, so I'm just gonna run a few more tests, okay? And then you don't necessarily have to be there for those, so you could go home if you'd like. Yeah, you can always stay here and chat with me if you'd like. I don't have a lot to, you know, talk to in here. So, yeah. Oh, the others took off early today. Yeah. I figured I'd stay in for a little bit and do some more research. Yeah. I know, it's been very strange and mysterious, the ongoings lately. I mean, I'm sure we'll be told at the right time, but sometimes I wish we knew more, you know? But, well, we always know that something's going on when Caitlin's, you know, excited about something. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to now prepare a nice cup of tea. Would you like one? Yeah. Okay. Would you like one to stay awake or become sleepy? Okay. No matter what I give you, please don't touch anything here, okay? You can look, but don't touch anything. Good. If you start to feel sleepy, you can either use one of the rooms that are not occupied right now, or you can simply just go home. Whatever you prefer. I'm always down for new gossip if you have any. It gets quite boring here. Anyhow, I'll get the tea ready, okay? I'll see you in a bit.